Okay. Sorry, but sometimes I do a thumbnail looks a little odd. I don't know. It's kind of like clickbait, though, if you think about it. It's kind of like clickbait. So, goofy face, whatnot. So, yeah. All right. Just starting the stream because these guys are about to fucking go. These guys right here are about to go. It's called Spanish Island Highway, Raw Run, but it's linked media. So, linked media is about to go live with this fucking Raw Run, guys. It's going to be full of chat and everything. So every time one of these comes on, I watch it like, I have to masturbate 10 times a day. Well, the same goes for this shit. I'm addicted to it. So I'm addicted to masturbation like I'm addicted to longboarding, okay? I don't masturbate to longboard. No, I fucking get off on it, though. I get off on longboarding. So Link Media is about to do this Raw Run. So I'm just going to put this up here, and if you have two devices, just keep my channel on so we can comment. Maybe you want to or not. I don't know. But in the meantime, when this comes on, it's premiering in 52 minutes, though. So this live stream, I'm going to run this fucking, who knows, for hours, this live stream. But in the meantime, I'm waiting for these dudes because I watch every one of these live now. They are the most exciting things on YouTube. Fuck, I don't want to watch Fox News, that's for sure. But anyway, so... or any news for that matter right now, because I'm going to watch this longboarding, man. This comes on in now 52 minutes. So I got my coffee, I got my weed. I'm happy. My dog's here. He's on his day bed. My dog's on his day bed. And yes, I do make some ugly ass fucking thumbnail pics sometimes. But I just leave them because, what are you going to do? Keep taking pictures until you get one that looks like you fucking look like Jesus Christ? No, you can't do that. You just fucking make a thumbnail. Sometimes I don't even care about the thumbnail. Most of the time I don't. But if you look ugly as sin on a thumbnail, obviously you're going to change it. Okay, so, yeah, man, get ready, guys. Fucking straight up, this is what I'm into. I don't know about you, but this is what I'm into. I'm into longboarding, and here's the proof. I got these wheels ready for the next time I decide to fuck off. On a longboard. I want to fucking shut this computer off, though. Shit, that ain't gonna work, homie. The fuck is your problem, homie? All right, hold on, man. Shit. I put them right there because I'm a longboarder, so I want my wheels to show in the background. What can I say? And those are Kuwama limited edition, sticky as hell. They're kind of tough to get a slide out of, but if you're on sand, they'll work. Yeah, okay, so I was the first one to give a like on this, so please, if you want to, go to this linked media, and this premieres, and now it's premiering in 50 minutes. Countdown to 50 minutes. And I've already given it a like, and I can't wait. I'm like, this is like movie shit. When I was a little kid to go to Star Wars, I'd get this excited, all right? Every time I watch one of these, I feel like I'm going to a brand new Star Wars or a brand new blockbuster movie. I mean, because every time I watch these guys going downhill, I'm seeing sheer talent, all right? Fucking sheer talent. Now, I haven't seen any rucks on these lives yet, but I'm not sure if the run is live, because if it was, what happens if a car hits them and there's blood and guts everywhere? I mean, that wouldn't go over well with YouTube. So I think what happens is they make the run and then they do the live stream just shortly after, like 20 minutes after, so that people can comment on how badass it is. And, there's really nothing to it. This shit is really they don't even have time to edit these live streams. Because, and when I say live stream, I don't think it's live. But if it is, eventually I'll find out, but I don't think it is, because like I say, you have to be careful. When you do a live stream and and you're doing this shit and you end up running into a car and there's just guts and blood shooting everywhere in front of the camera, a ride car, that's not going to go over well. So, yeah. So, see if I can figure out a way to put this phone so I don't look like an idiot. I'm constantly fucking trying to figure out, what did I use last time I did this? I think it was like this or some shit. This bottle, maybe. Okay, so this premieres in 54 minutes. I'll try to keep an eye on chat. Yeah, I can see chat from here. Yeah, I definitely can see chat from here. So I'm just putting it up so you can see it's premiering in 48 minutes. And yeah, I love longboarding. What can I say? Once in a while, man, you're going to get me on a live stream. I'm just going to go hog wild on a fucking longboarding shit because this shit's entertaining. I don't know where you're from or what you grew up vert boarding on those little teeny wheels that suck cock. I don't fucking care about that shit. I want to see people going fast downhill. And when I say fast, I'm not talking about in life go downhill. I'm talking about on a goddamn skateboard, bitch. All right. So that's what I'm waiting for. You know, and of course I've been practicing today because I'm I'm thoroughly into it now because I just got done practicing and my hair's still a little sweaty from it. And I was just doing some carve practice to make sure that my balance is up to par. So if I have to hit any high speeds in the future, near future here, not probably what these guys obviously are doing, but I have to have the better hardware on myself. Not that anyone cares about my fucking longboarding that much, but when I get my better hardware, I'm going to do shit that no one, that I even didn't think I would ever do. When I get the better hardware, and I don't even think I'm getting a Ronin truck because shit is hard to come by. What is this? On the Ronin trucks, it's hard to come by pieces and parts and stuff or whatever. So I'm not going to get the Ronin trucks because I'll be struggling if something needs to be replaced and whatnot. So I'm not sure if even QE trucks are available. They're so bulky. So I'll look into it, but I need some quality fucking trucks. End of story, end of the day. I need quality trucks. These guys are going to fucking blow me away. It looks like they're going to have two again. I love it when they have two. When they just have one, it can, you know, it's better when they got two. All right, when they got two people. And also when you're going longboarding behind somebody, you can actually, you know, they help you gauge shit too sometimes. If they're maybe a little better than you are and they're in front of you, even if they're just a little teeny bit, maybe they're not even better. They're just better to be in front. You know, kind of like a team in the Army or something. Yeah, man, you stay in the front, Jones, because you're fucking good at this, that, and the other. But you know, I'm better at this, that, and the other. So I'm going to stay back a tad. And we're going to blow these motherfuckers to pieces. Anyway, that's what it's like when I watch longboarding. They're, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, man, they have one in front. I guess they just do you know, kind of like a raffle, or not a raffle, but a draw. You know, a draw, like draw straws or something to see who goes first. Or maybe they just let it happen. Whoever goes first goes first. I don't know, but I can't wait. This fucking thing's going to come off. I got to tape it or something better. Oh, did I fuck it up? No. Okay. All right. And yeah, man, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait. I swear to God, I might as well. This just energizes me as a warlock. All of a sudden, I'm getting vibes of energy coming from longboarding. You know, every time I see a live stream now, I'm addicted to it. I might as well be a junkie on this. Just watching it, I'm a junkie, okay? It started with Josh Newman. I'm not going to lie. I mean, all these longboarders would probably get upset if I said that. But, you know, just because he's the one that's out front, it's kind of a small dude, Josh Newman, and he's really good. And, you know, I didn't know any longboarders back then. So, of course, I thought Josh Newman was the top dog. But no, all these motherfuckers that do this shit are top dog. That's bottom line. They're all top dog. Unless they just fucking have issues and PTSD and stuff like that. And they won't be able to skate as good. So I'm waiting for these guys to come in. It's premiering. 3 people were in just a second ago. They're probably not going to be enthusiastic about sitting here watching me talk until this premiere. But I like, you know, this is like the prep. You know, what you do, not prep, what is it called when you do a thing before a football game? Kind of like that. Yeah, that's what this is right now. For those who like longboarding, that's what this is right now. Hey, I need to take a breath. You're right. I need to take a fucking breath. And I can't wait. I mean, literally, I'm fucking about, you know, I mean, to me, this is like a drug to watch this shit. It's so visually encapsulating. When you see people trying to handle a board going fast downhill, all that vert shit goes out the door. All those ollies go out the door. Everything that is a trick actually goes out the door. I don't even care about tricks. When I see these guys do them, yeah, it's okay because they are downhillers and they probably knew how to vert from day one and do all the tricks and shit too. So I didn't. So I'm more of just, hey man, just handle the board all the way down type of dude. I don't want to fucking do any 180s or any of that shit, but I do like to watch whatever they can do, and then they do it, and it's like, wow, cool, awesome. It just makes it even better. Makes it even better. It makes it even better. You know, when you see a longboard that can handle this board in multiple different kind of ways, it just makes it better. Okay, so there were 3 in here, now there's 1, but I can see why people would hear me talk and just kind of go, hey, I'm just going to go to their live stream. But no, get a fucking, you know, get 2 devices, watch their shit, and you can watch mine too, and we can comment, you know. I haven't seen on these live streams they started doing recently, I haven't seen anyone like crash like really bad yet, and I'm pretty sure these aren't edited much or at all, these live stream videos. I'm not even sure. Maybe they're going to do it live. Maybe this shit is straight up live. I just don't know. I mean, anyway, yeah, it looks like my phone's running out of energy or something here. We gotta find out what's going on. Oh no, that was just, that's weird. Just a weird blinking light. What the fuck? Where's that red light coming from? Hold on a second. Where the fuck is that red light coming from? What the fuck? There's like a blinking red light up there, and it's not on my phone. It's got to be a reflection, but I'm like, wait a minute. There is no fucking red shit over here. What the fuck? Not sure what to say about that. Doesn't show when I look at it. Huh. Weird red light. Huh. Unexplained red light. I don't know. Is there anything blinking in my video here or my live stream? Jesus Christ, where's that red light coming from? Now, a little bit unexplained right there. That red light is a little bit unexplained. I'm trying to figure out, is it a reflection off a red light, red sign back there? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I had to turn my, I don't know what those are called, you know, the long-nosed fucking Egyptian head things. They look like, I don't know, a Doberman or something with a super long nose. I don't know what those are supposed to be, but that's what that is, that necklace back there. And I did have a chain on it, but I broke it. Just fucking with my stupid ass, whatever I was doing at the time, and I ended up breaking my chain. Just like Jeremiah Phillips broke his chain doing a Smokey Robinson gang bang. And I don't know how that went, but that was pretty funny. Fucking riot. And you know what? This metal thing is awesome because it kind of slightly, I can get out of the wind. So this is going to take place now in, I don't know what it says. What does it say? How many minutes? 40 minutes and counting. 40 fucking minutes and counting. Yeah, no, I literally do. I get way too off on longboarding. Probably more than the longboarders that are damn good at it. I mean, they probably don't even get into it as much as I do. They can handle the board out good, but I mean, do they really get into it as much as me? I don't know. Probably not. I'll be honest. They probably took a few too many crashes in the past and said, well, I still can do this shape really good, so might as well. But then there's other ones that are probably fully into it no matter how many as long as they don't have too many major injuries, they can fucking do this shit. Who knows? Maybe till they're 80, but not too many are going to. Probably every one of these guys will quit longboarding probably around 35 at the tops. Here I am just getting into it with back, you know, fake knees and all kinds of, you know, artificial knees, back problems at 56. I started when I was 55. And these guys, you know, at the very least, these guys got to say, I have to give him a little bit of kudos for that because they're probably been skateboarding, you know, ever since they started doing longboarding. They've probably been doing it more than 5, 6, 7 years. Most of these guys, at the very least, you know, at the very least, just to be able to handle their boards for extended time too, as well, going downhill fast for long times. Now, usually these live streams are, and also they've been picking really quality roads so that nobody gets spooked by any kinds of fucked up roads, because a lot of raw runs are done like that on roads that are indeed full of issues like rocks, pine needles, dirt, gravel, sand. But I think on these live streams, they purposely pick roads that are of better condition so they can do more high speed and just, you know, protracted professionalism. Is that a good way to put it? Protracted professionalism, you know, because yeah, you can be a professional and slide all over the place on sand and dirt and rocks, but it looks better if you're on a damn good road. But we'll see the quality. The road looks like rather bleached out asphalt, but a lot of times that's some of the best, in my opinion. It's not too tarry on top because a lot of tar gets washed off and it makes it a little grittier on your tires. So I like that kind of aggregate. That's what we got around here, but not too much of it exists. The blacktop shit is good too, but when you're trying to slide on tar, on a lot of fresh asphalt, you can feel it's sticky on your tires, like so much so that you might topside. So a lot of guys like roads like a little bit bleached out asphalt. That's what I call it. I can't wait for this shit to come on. This later is no good. Drink some coffee. And also, this is kind of like a voice, you know, protects the voice of me from going that direction too much. I gotta see what that is. Who's this? I'm not interested. I subbed to some people and their shit's kind of boring. Wisconsin Dells automation. All right. Well, I'm not interested. No, thank you. No, not interested. Not interested. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Fuck out of here, bitch. Not interested. Goddamn Wisconsin Dells car. I'd rather watch this shit for sure. 36 minutes remaining. 5, 5, 5. Come here. Be right back. I gotta check on my dog. I don't know where he's at. Oh. Five. Oh, there you are. I called you. Did you know your phone? Want another tree? Another tree? Let's go. Come on. So this is going to probably be the future of my channel. Just whatever I feel like at the time. And in this case, longboarding, which is my favorite. Yeah, my favorite. And you know, in the future, I'm probably going to do a little more speed, obviously a lot less slalom. So hang tight on my channel and I'll provide some really cool footage. I would love to be able to try some of this stuff, but I'm afraid a ride car wouldn't fuck with me. Maybe I don't have good enough talent or something. Maybe he'd be like, no, you're not, well known, or you're not, you don't have enough footage to know if you're going to be able to take this fucking mountain. So, oh shit, the chat's coming up now. More chat. Yes, they're going live and this shit rocks. Linked media. Hail linked media. Everyone subscribe that doesn't longboard and everyone subscribe that does. Okay, so I just put my comment in there because I'm stoked. Why can't I see my fucking comment? Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Shit and biscuit. I don't have fucking shit to put up there to make it taller. Not that it matters to you guys, but or whoever is in here, but I'll figure it out. All right. There we go. Shit, yeah. Shit, yeah. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm gonna go get me a Coke or something. I drink Coca-Cola. What do you drink? Whoever's in right now, just tell me what you drink. I'm gonna leave, and you can say who. But you know what? You're not. You're not. I don't know who you are back there, but you know, kind of a little bit scary. Kind of a little bit scary. Is it Chrissy? Chrissy, is that you back there? Come on, Chrissy. I know that's you. Say something, Chrissy. I know that's you. I'm fucking convinced of it. No one else is gonna stay in my stream like that. Or well, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't even do it. So maybe it's not you, but I don't know. Anyway, I'll be back. And if you want to say anything, Chrissy, I'm not gonna hold you accountable for anything live on YouTube. So don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Okay, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a Coke. Okay, right there. This is what I got for my what is it called? A prep rally? Yeah, prep rally for like a football game. That's what this is for this longboarding. Linked media. And these are my snacks, like I was in a movie theater. Because yeah, I'm like a longboarding junkie when it comes to watching it too. So got my snacks. Hey, Bo. Mm. 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 Good. Really good. I'm starting to wonder if this is like somebody from town that's in my live stream right now. I love my fucking new background though. I love it. You can't beat a background like that. Mm. Hi, Baba. I know it's got sugar in it, by the way. Can't give it to you though. I'm sorry. Got sugar in it. It was good though that I got 2 or 3 people in here to look at that at least. Maybe they have gone to this, but this is kind of like a longboarding prep rally. The basic thing foundation is to go and sub to that channel. Just leave mine at bay if you don't want them sub to me or anything, but at least sub to them because you'll be you'll every time one of these lives comes up, you'll get addicted to it if you're interested in longboarding. Um, Trying to get my hair to go back a little more because every time I lean forward, it just kind of like falls out of place. But anyway, it's because I just got back from skateboarding and I feel a little bit dirty. Make sure my hair doesn't look too fucked up. I got to kind of comb it with my fingers a little bit. All right, so this shit is looking badass. So yeah, I didn't comb it when I got back from skateboarding, and I was like, well, sometimes I look better when I don't comb my hair. But so these Twinkies, I don't know, man. Probably not a good idea to make them cold, but are cool. But they came off. I thought it would help them not stick, but no. Mm. Pure animal fat with sugar, mostly sugar with a little bit of animal fat. My sister married someone who worked for Pepsi, and then he went into Hostess and started selling Hostess cupcakes and shit. Man, she got fat in no time. Man, that sister got so fat and unhealthy from. She's always had a bad diet. I don't even know if she's alive anymore. I got family guys that I don't know anything about. My mind doesn't. I'm not concerned with my family anymore. I lost interest in my family. I guess if I find out somebody died or something, I'll take interest. But I don't even care. I don't have anyone's phone number. Don't give a fuck. I got fucking all these people in my family. I already have like 5 die. So I don't really care anymore about this. I don't want to get upset every time I think about it. Age sucks. But if you're octagonal, you will fucking overcome those diverse factors. And if you have a heart attack skateboarding, it's better than that you're doing not doing a live stream and having a heart attack. If you fucking die skateboarding though, God, it'd be like a Klingon honor, to die longboarding downhill. If Klingons longboarded downhill, which would be a great Star Trek movie, by the way. But they'd have to like steal somebody's longboard, and then of course they're like cyber dies to get professional right away. I don't know, cybernized fucking Klingons. That would be a good one for a movie, like half robot. They're not Borg though. They're just like half cyber. They're cyber Klingons. They have different mannerisms than the normal Klingons. Yeah. Sugar ingestion. That's what I'm doing. I've already had like 10 Cokes today. Don't normally drink a lot of soda, but once in a while I feel like there's urge just to go fucking shit wild with sugar. And I guess that's what I've been doing for the past 2 days. Doesn't even have to be great sugar. It could be something like this, a fucking Twinkie. And yeah, of course, I fucking love this shit. Longboarding. I love it. And yeah, I'm a little bit, unbalanced. But it's a good unbalance because it's only unbalanced in relationship to other people. They're like, oh, he's crazy, he's nuts. He fucking uses faggot all the time as a terminology. No, he's not going to get anywhere on his YouTube channel. Actually, I am. Look at Jericho Green. Guy fucking cusses left and right. Now, he doesn't say faggot, but just look at his last video. You didn't have to. It's funny as fuck. Anyway, that's him. I rarely didn't laugh at a good fag joke. Fag jokes were the funny fucking thing during the day. When we were in our lighting store, every now and then we'd come up with a fag joke and it'd be so fucking funny. I'd fucking be laughing all day long about it. I mean, I'd be like, God damn, that was funny. Where'd you get that joke? I'd ask my brother, where'd you get that fucking joke? That shit made me laugh half the day. I was laughing in the warehouse the entire time after I fucking laughed in front of you. And he'd be like, oh, no, I just have a lot of jokes. That's all he'd say. He wouldn't tell me, oh, I got it from a book or this, that, or that, but he just knew how to tell them good. And the fag jokes were funny. Of course, because in my family, if I was to go to my older brothers and the rest of my family, man, they did stuff no black person would like it. But you know what? At the same time, we were the first ones to hire some 90-year-old guy to rake our leaves with his son and his two grandchildren. Sorry, his two grandchildren. Nobody else in our neighborhood would do that. But at the same time, we did talk some major trash about blacks back then. It was only because I grew up in that environment. Now, as I got older, I realized, there's going to be a lot of deception as to the circumstances in relation to blacks. But the truth is, the FBI website will tell you that more whites get killed every day by police. So there you go. That's factual. That's based in fact. So I don't like last live stream. Once in a while, I even let it slip. I'll say something like, instead of saying "nagar," I'll say it the wrong way. And I have to clip. I just did that recently. I had to clip that off my live stream because I was like, man, I'm not trying to say that. I was just, that's just. I was look. I was born in 1964. My brothers and sisters are all older. Obviously, they go back further. And yeah, they fucking took on whoever. Back then, that's how it kind of was. It was pretty racially divided in the 50s, especially. So when I was growing up, I had to go through. And my brothers and sisters were hippies, but they were what you call, hostile hippies. They weren't the kind that just, they were hostile hippies. So. I don't know if too many people know that they exist, but they do. Trust me, my whole family was like, not my sisters, but my brothers, my older brothers. The only one that wasn't was the salesman, Pat. Pat was fucking not a hippie, but he was insane. Pat used to drive his car so fast. They would get a souped up car and they would drive so fast, kind of like a longboarder, and get chased by police and the whole 9 yards. And everyone in my fucking Webster Groves knew him. They knew my brother for that. And they said, your brother his name was Pat, right? And I'd be like, yeah. And they go, and this one black dude came up to me on a fucking commuter train once. And my brother had been dead for like 3 years. But he said that. He goes, "You're a Clark?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you have a brother?" Because he knew I was from Webster Groves. Like he was from Rock Hill, but I was from Webster Groves. He goes, do you have a brother named Pat? I said, "Yeah, but he died 3 years ago." He said, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that." And he was all curious, how did he die? And I had to tell him, it was a brain tumor. But he was probably thinking car wreck because when my brother was young, he used to race hot rods through the streets. And I'm not just talking about, competition. He would just fucking run from police or whatever, and he'd be going 120 fucking down whatever, and he'd get away from the cops. And people in town knew him for that. And so, and one time, my brother Pat actually motherfucking slapped a cop when he was in the passenger side of somebody else's car. He drove by, and the cop was writing a ticket, and the cop was oblivious, and my brother hung out of the car and slapped him in the face, the cop. I ain't fucking kidding. I am not fucking kidding. That shit happened. And he got arrested for it, and I don't know how the fuck he got beat that, but yeah, it was assault on a cop. I mean, the guy's fucking insane. Oh, I think he was maybe 17 at the time, possibly. And maybe that's why the charges, didn't really fucking stick too bad. But yeah, he didn't just race, another car. He would do that, but his shit was running from cops. I didn't even know it when I was growing up. I was completely oblivious to all that shit he did. But I was only found out later in life when people started telling me about him. I'd be like, "Do you know my brother?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, that fucker is insane. He used to fucking go 120 through the streets of Webster Groves being chased by cops, and he would laugh the entire time while you're in the car with him. And we thought we were going to die. Your brother was insane, dude." And one time, I think he did something, and everyone thought he was going to get caught because he was in a dead end. And he pulled into somebody's driveway, and their garage was open, and he pulled the car in there and pulled the garage down. So the cops, he totally lost the cops lost him, rather. He was just good at fucking, and he got a kick out of it. Kind of like these guys doing longboard. I mean, they get a kick out of being able to handle whatever they go down on with no issues. And he was proud of his misdeeds with the cops, running from cops all the time. I've done it too. I actually ran from the cops once. I mean, 5 cop cars behind me. 5 fucking cop cars were behind me when I was running from the cops. Okay, let's see what. Premieres in 15 minutes now. 15 minutes and counting. Yeah, one time I had to run from cops. It was one of those things where the license plate and the car was not registered, nor was the license plate, I think, to the car. And the car itself didn't have a title. So it was one of those kinds of things. And I fucking saw a cop, and I saw him go for his radio, like, "Oh, just saw an out-of-state plate, gonna go check it out." And as soon as I saw him do that, he was starting to try to do a UE, but he had to slow down for it. So what I did was I turned left as soon as I could, and I fucking jacked it. It was a Chevelle 72, and I jacked that fucking thing to the floor, and the thing, I was going like 80 down the street, and then I knew that by the time he turns, I don't want to be going fast. So what I did is I started to slow down right at the right turn, and luckily he didn't see me before he got to that street to turn to look at me. He couldn't see me because I already turned right, and then I sped up another hill, and the whole time I was like Pac-Man, trying to keep his eyes off the vehicle going fast. So I had, every time I turned, at one point he actually became visual in my rear view, and luckily I'd slowed down to about 30 miles an hour. So, but I had just turned and got behind a building. As soon as I got behind a building, and of course there was no more visual, I slammed it back to 80 miles an hour, if not 90. And I went over the top of this hill, and I was scared shitless I was going to fucking end up running into somebody. But luckily I didn't. And I went to the bottom of the hill. Hopefully, he had not found the street that I picked. And then I took a right and I almost slid and sideswiped a telephone pole. But I did it like, pretty much out of the movies. I mean, just like Burt Reynolds or something. I handled that fucking Chevelle really good. And I mean, I looked like I was in the movie Gator or something. I was fucking straight up handling that shit. And then I had to take a left, and I did the same thing, slid, and I slid, just like these guys would slide on skateboards in that vehicle. But I mean, it was more like a stunt car driving. But I got in my driveway, pulled in. It didn't matter if I went in the garage because garage doors wouldn't shut all the way. So I just pulled in my driveway all the way up to my house, which is about 100 feet to the front of my house. I got out and all those cops hadn't even turned their lights on yet. And they just gathered from the main cop that started chasing me. They had just all, congealed on my location, but they all fucking missed me on how fast I was going. So even though I did a fucking high-speed chase, not one cop got me on radar for going over the speed limit. It was crazy. It was fucking crazy. And then when I got out of the car, because of that, I guess they just deliberated between the two cars with their shit. And I was like, you know what? This guy, he fucking did it kind of right. Probably we should arrest him, but he's on his property, and I didn't get him for going over the speed limit even. And so they just said, okay, fuck it. It's one of the clerks anyway. What do you expect? And they all left because my older brothers were like that shit. So they're like, what do you expect? Another fucking clerk. And they just all dispersed. They could care less. They did turn their lights on, though, when it came down my street, knowing full well that I had to have run to get to my house in that short amount of time. But they just let it go. I guess you could call that white privilege. No, yeah, maybe. But you know what? It's just because the cops were white. I mean, if they were all black, they fucking would have arrested me. All right, so there you go. I mean, yeah, sure. If the fucking cops are all black and there's just few whites, how many fucking indecent things do you think would happen to the whites? Plenty. They're not going to fucking sit there and act like they're more superior and, we're nice to white people. No, they'd be killing white people left to right too. So I don't really give a fuck about what people think. It's all, based in hyperbole and stupidity, racism. So it doesn't really matter what you think. And, there's bad blacks and there's good blacks. And yeah, generally speaking, I listen to good blacks like, that's it. But anyway, very few black downhill longboarders. I mean, there's one, his name is Longboarding 254. And I really don't know of any more that are black that do this shit. I think he knows a couple that are like Oreos that do it, but okay, so let's see how much time we got left. 10 minutes. Yeah, man, when I worked in the warehouse, me and my brother used to go pick or deliver, and sometimes we go pick shit up, and we would go through neighborhoods like you would not fucking believe the kind of dangers we had to, because we were in the middle of fucking St. Louis in the dead center of the city. Our lighting company was right there in the dead center of St. Louis City. So every time we went somewhere, it was like, because if you go around St. Louis, you'll see that, there's very sketchy locations, depending on which direction you're trying. It doesn't have to be black. It's just sketchy location. A lot of fucking bad kept buildings, horribly kept, just bad infrastructure. Not near as bad as Detroit because at least motherfuckers are living out of them. But that's it. Like my friend, he was living out of one of ghetto-looking fucking buildings. They're real tall and thin. And their fucking whole place looked like the balcony fell down in the back, and the landlord didn't do shit about it. So there was part of it was hanging there, and it's like, yeah, man, you can go out here, but just that part fell down. It's like, well, I don't want to go out on it, period. And then in the inside, it was just so poorly kept, interior and exterior, that I was like, Jesus Christ, why would you pay for something like this to live out of, bro? I was like, this is fucking garbage. And the fucking, you could tell there's fucking, who knows what, fucking lurking in the between the crawl spaces and shit in that place. It was nasty, fucking ghetto ass building. was in the south side, but it was not good. The south side's better than the north side, though. I'm gonna tell you, you won't even fucking find a safe place to live in the North St. Louis, unless you're like, I guess, in a hotel near Lambert Airport. No, there's some places north that are nice, but you got to go west, northwest to find those places. Yes, there's actually rich people who live in the west, northwest of St. Louis. I think it's referred to as Chesterfield, but there are some very expensive houses out there, or there was when I left, way back in 1986. Nice ass houses, and yeah, you know, they're always trying to remodel St. Louis, and when they do that, I just had to fart. When they do that, they have to, what they'll do is, for instance, Ladue is well known for being the rich part of near Clayton, outside of St. Louis, but I think it's in the county. But Ladue is very rich. But yeah, they always extend the rich neighborhoods out west further and further. In St. Louis, that's just how it is, because St. Louis used to be actually, a fucking nice place. It used to have kind of like, what do you call it, those streetcars that are attached to an electric line, trams. So, but they just, bad planning in the future of St. Louis, just kind of, nobody was there for the city. And now they tried to revamp it by turning all these old warehouses that used to, do stuff and this, that, and the other, and factories, and turn them into lofts for people to live. It's like, that's pointless. Now what's down there to look at? Nothing but Starbucks coffee and a giant building that looks like an old goddamn warehouse where people are living out of it. Like apartments. It's fucking a riot. Okay, this shit's about to start. 6 minutes. Wow. I don't even want to watch this like this. I actually want to turn this live stream off and watch it the other way. So I guess I might have to do that, because I really don't want to watch it on my cracked ass phone, in this way, because I want to watch this in person. So I'm going to end this live stream just for now. I might live stream after it. And I want to join the chat here as well. So I'm ending this live stream, but go to Linked Media, please. There's only one person in chat. Go to Linked Media, make comments. Love it, like it, live it.